Yo, what's up, guys? I am really fucking tired right now. It's 1 p.m. Um, I understand that doesn't really make sense in terms of being tired because obviously it's weird to be tired at 1 p.m. But the fact is that I generally don't have class on Thursdays, so what I tend to do is I stay up late on Wednesday, sleep in on Thursday, um, making it really hard to go to sleep early on Thursday as well, even though I have class really early on Friday. What I generally need to do is wake up at 6 a.m., meaning that if I want my 8 hours of sleep, I should really go to sleep at 10 p.m., which is pretty much impossible if you've slept in. At least for me, it is. So basically, what I'm trying to say is I haven't slept yet, which is for me not good. I'm very sleep dependent, and when I don't sleep, I get very weird. I think is the best word to describe it. I can't control my thoughts well. I'm weird, and I've that's really all I can come up with right now. Anyway, let's get into this battle. I have a battle here against a Flaming Spade that we had a week or two ago, I believe. It's a UU battle with a team that I used a lot on PO before Frostlass got banned on PO, which I actually don't really disagree with. I think Frostlass is a really good spike stacker, being an instant spin blocker as well, making it really easy to run like two ghost types, meaning that even foresight spinning is almost impossible. So I wouldn't say it's overpowered, but it's definitely really good. Like I get my 3 layers up here, regardless of him having a Pursuit Trapper, which is, I mean, I suppose any spike stacker could do that, but again, the fact that it's an instant ghost type or instant spin blocker just makes it really good. But I get my hazards up. He manages to take me out with Houndoom. I go into my Rhyperior knowing Houndoom is possible to carry HP Grass, but it doesn't really do that too often. So, and even if it does, I am max in terms of special defense, so I can easily take one and just phase him out anyway if he does have it. I predict him to switch into either Shaman or Blastoise, go for the Dragon Tail right away instead of setting up my rocks, which I would normally do. And then here I predict him to either Foresight or Toxic, predicting my switch to my second Ghost type, my Cofagrigus. And I Dragon Tail again. He actually goes for Toxic, which is really good to know because that means he does not have Foresight. So I could easily switch into my Cofagrigus next time his Blastoise is in, not having to fear anything like Foresight, so he won't be able to spin, most likely, throughout this match. So, anyway, he goes to his own Rhyperior. I'm going to go switch into my Xatu to prevent him from getting his rocks up. He actually predicts that pretty nicely and goes for Dragon Tail, or he predicts to switch into something, and he goes for Dragon Tail, which is fine with me. I'm really not going to be caring about Xatu too much. He does have a Houndoom. I really don't care if it dies. I just want to prevent him from getting his rocks up as of now. So I'm just going to keep switching it into Rhyperior. Actually, Earthquake's there. Not really sure. I think he was just expecting me to Earthquake him and therefore Earthquaked me back or something. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm just going to go for a Nightshade here. I think ensuring my KO with Waterfall from Sharpedo, because I'm pretty sure at full HP Rhyperior can live at least one. So that actually is going to guarantee me the KO with Waterfall. And this upcoming turn right here, we were in a Skype call with a bunch of friends, and like, the difference between PO and Wi-Fi is that on PO you can cancel your move. And what I did here, I instantly clicked Crunch. I was like, he's going to go to Blastoise. I'm just going to Crunch. I feel pretty confident. And Spade was taking forever to make his move. I was sitting there. I didn't want to say anything because obviously if I say something, that's going to like have an impact on what like his choice is going to be in terms of moves. So I decided to just not say anything and just freak out on the inside. I was like, oh my god, he's going to stay in. He's going to stay in. I'm going to crunch his Rhyperior. It's going to be so stupid looking. But luckily he switched out into a Shaman. Meaning that, you know, Waterfall would have been fine either way. Like, I wasn't even really afraid of Blastoise. I was just so sure at the time that he was going to switch it in. So I just clicked crunch without thinking about it. Looking back, I should have just Waterfalled. Like, it was not worth the risk. But luckily, he did not stay in, so it was okay. Anyway, he goes into his Crobat. I'm going to go back into my Rhyperior. I do still not have my rocks up. I definitely do want to get them up, but I'm pretty sure that after seeing leftovers, he's going to try and taunt me, preventing me from getting up rocks. I'm just going to go for the Rock Blast instead. Doing a decent amount. I think I get 3 hits here, which is going to do about 90% or something, which is definitely not bad. I know Spade is a good player. He's definitely going to expect me to try and Earthquake as he roosts, or that's at least what I'm thinking. So what I think I do here is I Dragon Tail, predicting him to either Brave Bird, predicting me to Earthquake, or switch out. He actually roosts, predicting me to predict him to not roost, which is a good play again. Definitely not a bad move on his part. As I just phase him out into, I believe, his Houndoom, which is great because obviously Houndoom can't do anything to Rhyperior, indicating he does not, or assuming he does not have HB Grass, which I don't think he does because he switched it out earlier right away, so I'm pretty sure he does not have that. I go for Rock Blast here, expecting him to go into Crobat. He again predicts that very nicely, goes into his Mienshao. Risky move, because obviously either Dragon Tail or Earthquake would have been bad news for him, but this actually works out pretty well because he ends up taking a few Rock Blast hits. No big deal, and that's good for him again. My taunt wears off here, I believe, and I do have my Cofagrigus, so I'm fairly sure he's not going to go for the high jump kick, and I can live just about any other hit he's going to go for. So what I do is I predict him to go for U-turn or something else, predicting Cofagrigus, and I just set up my Stealth Rocks now, which is actually a pretty good move by me if I do say so myself, just to kind of like blow my own, not what you're thinking, I always forget what, I think I've messed up on this before in a video. Is it horn or something? Or like blow my own trumpet? Or I don't fucking know, whatever. Anyway, he goes to Crobat, finishes, or no, I die from Toxic, and I'm just going to go into my Cofagrigus, knowing I wall this thing to death, basically. I can't set up, however, I know he has Taunt, so I can't really do anything but just Shadow Ball. Which, being the offensive Nasty Plot Trick Room set, is fine because I'm running max special attack, and that's going to be doing about half of what his normal HP would be, meaning that he can just barely roost off the damage, meaning that I really just have to fish for a crit or a special defense drop. Either one are very likely to happen eventually. I think I predict him to switch out here, but because Houndoom dies from rocks and spikes, I really don't have a reason to do anything but Shadow Ball. But I go for Hidden Power Fighting anyway, I think just to like show him that I predicted it or something stupid like that. Like that was just a kind of stupid move by me. That was just me having fun, you know. It doesn't really matter though. Yeah, HP Fighting on Rhyperior, I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball does the same amount, if not more, because of Solid Rock. I'm not exactly sure I was about to say exactly twice in a row. That would have been stupid. But yeah, he Earthquakes here. I can just safely go for Trick Room. I think what he said here was he predicted me to not Trick Room because if he had Dragon Tailed on that turn, he would have outsped me and Dragon Tailed me before I set up Trick Room, because Trick Room is a lower priority than Dragon Tail is, which I honestly did not even think about that at the time. The fact is, though, that it really doesn't matter. Like, him Dragon Tailing me out would really just prolong the fact that Cofagrigus was about to take a shit on his team. And even if not, I had two more sweepers just laying in the back waiting to destroy some shit with, you know, lots of hazards up on the field, because there's really nothing he could have done about that at that point. Funny fact was that before Rhyperior went down, the score was 6-4. He was up in score the entire battle. And I still had pretty much the upper hand for the most part throughout the whole thing. So it just shows you how little score really means. Like, just 6-0ing someone doesn't necessarily mean you're that much of a better player than they are, in my opinion. Like, in certain scenarios, obviously it does. But, you know, sometimes it really doesn't. Anyway, he runs because he figures, you know, what's the point in just continuing at this point? Like, he already lost anyway. Which is fine, you know, it was a friendly match anyway, I didn't really care about that too much. Just like I don't think Spade is going to care about the fact that I uploaded anyway, just because I thought it was a really fun match, and I had a lot of fun with it. So, if you did like it too, you know, leave a like, that'd be cool. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. My computer's hard drive actually broke down recently, so I had to get that, like, not fixed, I had to get it replaced, and I think some other shit was wrong too. I don't really know. Like, I'm not really into the whole physical, technical computer shit, so all I really know is that it cost a lot of money to get fixed, and it took a long time to get fixed as well, so whatever. Anyway, again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.